What's going on, guys? This is Brian with RK Outpost, and we now know the identity of the actress who will be playing Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, in the upcoming series for Disney Plus. And I know what you're all saying. You can't wait for this. She's your favorite comic book character of all time. You can't wait. Or maybe no one's saying that because almost no one gives a shit about Kamala Khan or Miss Marvel. But the actress, we're learning a little bit more about her. We're going to talk about that because there's an opinion on a movie she has that I think a lot of people can get down with. And we're also going to talk about the complete hypocrisy at Marvel and Disney behind the reasoning for this hire. So let's take a look first what everybody really wants to know, and that's this, the negative review. Miss Marvel actor gave Captain Marvel a negative review. Oof. Now I know what a lot of people are thinking. How is she going to get along with Brie Larson when this happens? Well, this Screen Rant article, although accurate, it kind of buries the lead. It's really not that big of a deal in my opinion. I do think it's hilarious. Now, this is the actress here, Iman Vellani. That's her. She is going to be playing Kamala Khan in the MCU, in the Disney Plus series. Like I said, I don't think there's really too many people that are looking forward to this, but it's the next phase of Marvel, the MCU, as it were. So this is what we're going to be seeing more of. Now, this is what people are talking about. The upcoming Miss Marvel actress reviewed Captain Marvel on her personal Letterboxd account and gave it a 2-star rating out of 5. She explained, however, that this is by no means is about Brie Larson or her acting. And you can see here, she does give Captain Marvel 2 out of 5 stars, which in reality, 2 out of 5 is probably a decent number for that movie. Incredibly bland, not the worst movie ever, but by no means good. And she says, these stars are not for Brie Larson. I will sacrifice my own life for Brie Larson. So all in all, even though she did give this movie a negative review, probably not that big of a deal. I don't think it's going to create any friction between her and Brie Larson. It's very clear that she admires her and likes her a lot. I'm sorry for your lapse in judgment of your role models, Iman Vellani, but there it is. Now, I don't have any problems with this casting. I think that she looks a lot like Miss Marvel. We'll see. I don't know anything that she's been in. She's a very unknown kind of up-and-coming actress that not a lot of people know too much about. My problem with this casting is not the casting itself. It's the reasoning behind it. Because as you can see here, Marvel Studios wanted to stay true to the character in casting Miss Marvel actress Iman Vellani. And I find that very interesting, especially when it comes to Marvel, because they have had no problems gender swapping, race swapping people. That they have no issues with it. Why? For diversity, of course. We need more diverse characters. We want people to see themselves. Right? That's what they say. They don't care about being true to the character. That's not something that Marvel cares about until now when it comes to Miss Marvel. And again, I think that she looks the part. I think she's probably going to look really good as Miss Marvel. But you can see, the report comes from Deadline's Justin Kroll, who also revealed that Marvel Studios cast newcomer Iman Vellani to play Miss Marvel, aka Kamala Khan, in the Disney Plus show. Kroll detailed, the plan always was to stay true to the character in finding the right actress to play the role, even if it meant offering a person that was not well known to the public. So we will sacrifice star power, we will sacrifice maybe even talent, to be quite honest with you, to find someone that was true to the character. And what does that mean? We know that Miss Marvel is a Pakistani-American teenager. You know that is what they were going to do. Now, she's Canadian, not American, but you know what I'm talking about. Someone who looks like the character. And I think that is something that we should be shooting for when it comes to these characters, whether it be Star Wars, whether it be Marvel, whether it be DC. I'm not a big fan of race swaps. Even in the new Batman movie, which I'm tentatively looking forward to it, what I've seen from Robert Pattinson, what I've heard about this movie, but the race swaps kind of irk me, especially Jeffrey Wright as Captain Gordon at the time, or whatever he will be. That bothers me. I don't see any reason for it. They went out to find a black actor to play Gordon. I don't like that, and I don't like it in any way, shape, or form. And especially when you look at some of the upcoming movies that we have, look at the Eternals. Look at how many people are race and gender swapped in the Eternals for some random reason. No reason at all, other than just to do it, other than to send some kind of diversity message. You have this. Makari is now female, black, and deaf. Kingo is now Indian instead of Japanese. Ajak is now female, Hispanic, and Lebanese. Gilgamesh is now Asian, and Sprite is now female and a young girl. They don't care about staying true to the characters when they cast a lot of these other people. Why were they so specific about it when it came to Captain Marvel? And like I said, I have nothing against this actress. I know nothing about her, so I can't really have anything against her, other than she's probably a pretty accurate rater of the movie Captain Marvel. But I do find it strange, the hypocrisy involved in this, that you cast someone who looks like the character to stay true to the character when it's a minority, but not when it's a white male. When it's a white male, a lot of times you do everything that you can to change that. In addition to the list that I gave about the Eternals, you also Heimdall, the Ancient One, Mordo, Ghost, Valkyrie, Hogan, Mar-Vell, Ned Leeds, Flash Thompson, and Liz Allen have all been race, gender swapped, something along those lines in the MCU so far. And when it comes to the show itself, I think we all know exactly the kind of message it's going to send, especially with Bisha K. Ali behind it. Some of the things she said about men, some of the things she said about white people are pretty disgusting, but also normal when it comes to Marvel and Disney and the way that they've run things recently. Here's where she's talking about internet conscription for men, buddy up with one other troll and teach them to keep their vile threats to themselves. This is when she's talking about women need to burn shit to the ground and rebuild it, subvert the patriarchy, replace it with the matriarchy, because, of course, that's what everyone wants. And she also said this is back in 2016, across the pond, the systematic elevation of actual white supremacists with KKK credentials into positions of superpower, which who knows who she's referring to, we could only guess, but I don't think there's too many people like that in charge right now. Actual white supremacists in a position of power across the pond, as it were, which means here in America. As far as this series, let's be honest, I have no interest in actually watching this series aside from maybe laughing at it. But as far as Disney Plus, Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, not really much interest from me. Thought it was interesting the fact that she did give Captain Marvel a bad review, and also so very hypocritical that they decided to stay true to the character in this case, and that's something that they wanted to do very badly, but not when it happens to be a white male. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Make sure you smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.